English vocabulary word of the day, squash, from espressoenglish.net. First, let's work on the pronunciation. SQU sounds like in the word square. The letter A has the ah sound, like in father and wash. And the final SH sounds like in fish and cash. Say the word after me, squash. The word squash refers to a category of vegetable. The picture shows various types of squash. Squash has a hard exterior, and you eat the inside. The word squash also refers to a specific sport. It's played in a room with two players who have rackets and who hit a small blue ball off the walls. Finally, squash can be a verb, meaning to crush something by applying pressure. In the picture, the person is about to squash a spider with his shoe. That's 3 meanings for the word squash. If you'd like to expand your vocabulary further, check out my Vocabulary Builder course. You can click the link in the video for a couple of free sample lessons from levels 1 and 2 of the course. English vocabulary word of the day, press, from espressoenglish.net. First, let's practice the pronunciation. PR sounds like in the words prefer, proud, and pretty. The letter E has the sound, like in wet, less, and red. And SS sounds like in kiss, mess, and boss. Say the word after me, press. The verb press means to apply pressure by pushing. For example, pressing the big red button will sound the alarm. Press is also a general word for the media and news publishers. For example, the president hasn't yet made a statement to the press. We can talk about the local press or the international press, again referring to local media and international media. The expression press coverage refers to how much a topic is appearing in the news. And we also have something called a press conference. That's a meeting where a famous or important person talks to multiple reporters, and the reporters can ask questions. One expression with the word press is pressed for time. If you're pressed for time, it means you don't have much time, so you're in a rush. For example, I can't chat right now. I have a doctor's appointment and I'm pressed for time. Another expression is being hard-pressed to do something. This means have a lot of trouble or difficulty doing it. For example, this is a great computer. You'd be hard-pressed to find a better one. This means it would be difficult to find a better computer than this. If you're interested in learning more, check out my Vocabulary Builder course, as well as the free sample lessons that you can get by clicking on the link in the video. English vocabulary word of the day, lounge, from espressoenglish.net. First, let's work on the pronunciation. The letter L sounds like in the words like and lady. The OU has an ow sound, like in the words how or loud. And the letters NGE are like at the end of arrange or orange. Say the word after me, lounge. A lounge is a waiting room for passing time. Here are some common examples. Schools often have a teacher's lounge where the teachers can spend time, socialize, and prepare their lessons. Some airports have a VIP lounge, a special area for passengers with extra special status. And sometimes you'll see places that have a bar and lounge, meaning an area where you can drink and a comfortable area for relaxing and passing time. Lounge can also be a verb, meaning to move, act, or spend time in a lazy way. For example, my kids are lounging on the couch watching TV. We usually spend the weekend just lounging around, meaning to pass time in a lazy way, being relaxed and not being especially productive. So now you know 2 definitions for the word lounge. To learn more words, check out my Vocabulary Builder course, available at espressoenglish.net. Just click the link in the video to take some free sample lessons. English vocabulary word of the day, scrap, from espressoenglish.net. First, let's work on the pronunciation. SCR sounds like in the words screen and script. The letter A has the A sound like in nap, rat, and happy. And the final P sounds like in lip, stop, and cap. Say the word after me. Scrap. Scraps are small leftover pieces of something, like fabric, metal, food, paper, etc. They are generally small pieces that you're not going to use for the main purpose. For example, I cut the meat into pieces and fed my dog the scraps. So, the main part of the meat I will use for cooking, but the extra parts, the small leftover pieces called scraps, I give to my dog. In the same way, scrap metal refers to random pieces of metal that can be processed and reused. You might also hear about a scrapbook. A scrapbook is a book that you create with pictures, pieces of news, decorations, etc. Some people like to create scrapbooks as a hobby. Scrap is also an informal way to say throw away. For example, the old TV couldn't be fixed, so we decided to scrap it. Related to that, the expression on the scrap heap means in the garbage, not wanted or needed. For example, I sent several proposals to my boss, but she threw them all on the scrap heap. This means she did not want or need my proposals, so she threw them away. That's the end of our video series, Word of the Day in May, but you can learn a lot more words inside my Vocabulary Builder course. Click the link in the video for free sample lessons from Vocabulary Builder 1 and 2. Level 1 is for pre-intermediate to intermediate students, and Level 2 is for those who are more advanced. You can also get a discount if you buy both levels together. Visit espressoenglish.net, click on Courses, and look for the Vocabulary Builder course.